Hey guys, what is up? I just have a quick update for you. I'll get through these real fast. It's 3 key pieces of information that are relevant to the channel, and if you're a big time watcher of Golf Ball Addict, relevant to you. So first of all, before we get to the 3, I will say that you've got the Bridgestone ball review. This is actually the Tour B RXS. The review will be coming out tonight. I'm getting ready to work on it right now. I know it's been like 5 days since my last review, so I kind of want to let you guys know what's going on. So the first really cool announcement is that we've talked about it. I know I mentioned rumors, but I do plan to launch a merchandise lineup later this year or early 2025, most likely early 2025. I've got a good buddy of mine doing some graphic design art right now for the different designs for the t-shirts and for the hoodies and all the stuff. I don't want to give anything away. I don't want to show anything, but I will tell you we've already got 3 designs done, and I am absolutely 10 out of 10 in love with them. They are really, really cool. They're fun. They're a little more, there's a couple of them that are a little more adult oriented, and I mean, we'll have, lighthearted ones too. But essentially these are going to be a way to support the channel, but also have really cool merch. And what I really like about it is these designs are something I would just buy. It's not just only if you realize what Golf Ball Addict is. Like, oh, you wouldn't know. I mean, this is something if you were scrolling Instagram and you saw the designs, you'd be like, oh my goodness, I have to have it. And so that I'm really excited about. I think it's a great way to, further the channel and grow it. So be looking out for that. It is coming in a few short months. And as I get some designs in, I'll start kind of releasing them as well. Number 2 is I did want to announce this. I did make a membership. You might notice that there's a new button like join the membership. I wanted to be very transparent about that because my longtime followers know that I'm really uncomfortable with the whole Patreon and membership thing, and I don't like asking for money. When I did the GoFundMe for the new launch monitor, I was really uncomfortable with it, but you guys were awesome. I hate asking for any type of donation or money or any of that. It's just not me. You guys being here has always been enough. But I was talking to a very successful YouTuber recently, and they brought up a really good point. They were like, it's good to have one and just make it $1. And they're like, look, that allows people to support your channel if they want to, and it's $1 a month. And most people won't notice $1 a month coming out of their account. And I said, yeah, but $1 a month. And he goes, well, how many subscribers do you have? And I said, oh, well, 14,000. And he's like, okay, so if you have 1,000 people do that, that's 1,000 a month. And I was like, oh, never really put that together, but he's right. You know what I mean? I'm not saying I would get 1,000, but it's just, he's right. Right now, I'm really at a point where, if you haven't heard the news, I've went part-time at my job. I was a guest supervisor at Cabot Citrus Farms here in Florida. I loved it, but the channel was growing and growing and growing, and I wasn't able to do that full-time and provide the content I wanted to provide to you guys. So I stepped down, took a pay cut, went part-time. I work 20, 25 hours a week now, but I've done that so I can create more content. But as you guys know, I've only put out 1 video in the last 11 days, 10 days, and it's because life still kind of gets in the way. I've got family, and you know how life is. I don't have to explain it to any of you guys. You get it. I'm trying my hardest, but I'm so close to being at that threshold where I could just do this full time. And so, look, I'm not about to ask for any type of charity, but if you really do like this channel and you're willing to give $1, cool. I'd really appreciate that, because if everyone did give $1, I'd be able to do this full time, and I'd be able to focus on better content, getting out and doing vlogs, all kinds of stuff. But right now it's just still really difficult to do that. So this would just kind of help hopefully push it over, but we'll see. If you can't afford it, no problem. I understand how the economy is. I get it. No, you being here is enough. You watching, you guys are awesome. The emails I get, the comments I get, it's enough, but for sure. But hey, if you won't notice $1 coming out of your account, I'd love to have you become a member. I have 3 tiers. I do want to explain them. The way YouTube makes it work, because you got to abide by their rules, is you have to have different tiers and you have to have different benefits in each tier. So I did $1 one. That's just if you want to support the channel and you get like emojis or something. I don't know. Supporting the channel for $1. And then there's also a $5 one, which I put on there. You'll get exclusive shorts, which is going to be exclusively behind the scenes bloopers, funny stuff. It's not going to be anything Golf Ball Addict like ball related. It's just going to be like behind me doing the reviews and like giving extra commentary, stuff like that. But I don't want anyone to think that you have to pay to get the full Golf Ball Addict experience. You don't. It is still in the base of what I'm putting on YouTube for free. This is just, I have to give some type of benefit, otherwise YouTube's like, you can't charge people. So I'll do shorts at $5 to do that. And then if you decide to do the $10 a month, which I understand is a lot of money, I don't expect anyone to do that, but if you do want to be a part of that, that's also, you're going to get full videos that are exclusive, which again are just bloopers, behind the scene, funny stuff. You'll get to see me more of in my just natural element opposed to, on camera Golf Ball Addict element. And then also you will get 20% off any future store purchases. So anything like, your hoodies or your shirts or polos or whatever I have, you'll get 20% off for being a $9.99 Patreon. So again, I feel really uncomfortable about all that, but the gentleman I spoke to, he's like, look, if people want to give, they can, and if they don't, they don't, and they'll still watch. I just feel uncomfortable asking that. I don't know why, I just do, but if you guys want to support the channel, there is a way. And then if you don't want to do any of that and you're like, hey, I will buy a t-shirt when it comes out, awesome, because they're coming out soon and you're going to like them, and you'll probably buy one of each because the designs are awesome. Now, last but not least, this one is something. So when we did all of our Vice reviews, they turned out amazing. If you haven't seen those reviews, check them out. Most likely those golf balls are going to be in the top 10. After those reviews, Vice themselves did catch wind of that, and then they ended up finding out about the top 10 as well, and they kind of reached out to do a collaboration with me. Now, as you guys know, I don't accept sponsorships because that kind of muddles the whole point. If I'm taking sponsorships from golf ball companies, that's a conflict of interest, so I don't do that. But they did want to do something, and so basically I kind of was like, well, maybe we can just do the discount code. You know, obviously I don't want any money from it. So what I did want to do is, I know a lot of you play Vice balls, you tell me you do, and a lot of you are diehard Vice fans. So I asked them if they could just hook us up with a discount since we all support Vice so much, and I know there's so many of you that play them and love them, including myself. So they did offer us a code. It's GBA. That's the code at checkout. It gets you 10% off your entire purchase. So if any of you are going to buy Vice balls based on my review, or if you want to, or if you're just already using them, you can use that code to save some extra money. But I'm not telling you to go buy them. If you weren't going to buy them before, don't go buy them just because I said to right now. Go check out the review and make that decision for yourself. So I don't want to seem salesman-y. It's not about that. It's just, I figured if they wanted to do something, I just figured out, you know, we could get a discount code, we all save a little bit of money. But yeah, guys, those are the three things. Tonight, like I said, Bridgestone review is coming out. It'll be here soon in just a few hours after this is released. And then those are three important things that I'm trying to do to grow the channel. I've been pumping out content. I'm a little nervous because the next few months are going to be really rough because we have our top 100 list coming up at the end of the year again, and there's still so many golf balls I need to test. I mean, I'm looking at a pile here of 20 to 30 different brands, models, and that's just here. We're not even counting the drawers over there that still need to be done. And I've got to get, probably not all of them, but at least as many as I can by the time that list comes out. And so there's going to be a lot of work for sure. And the more time I have to do that, that would be awesome. So guys, as always, keep watching, keep saving, keep learning. I'll see you in a few hours.